What's up, desktoppers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back with another video. And today I'm discussing Big Ramy at 8 weeks out, 322 pounds of a new physique update from his coach Chad Nichols, plus William Bonac 5 to 6 kilos, which is about 12 pounds up on last year as claimed by his coach Abdullah. So let's get straight into it, and we're going to discuss Big Ramy, his latest physique update posted by Chad Nichols, his coach. It's a rear lat spread. He looks absolutely enormous and his waist looks pretty damn small, but it's a hard photo to tell. It's black and white, but by the caption, what Chad Nichols put in there, the diet doc on Instagram, just a glimpse of what's to come, taken 8 weeks out at 322 pounds. Winter is here to stay. He puts a few hashtags in there as well. So this is only just posted about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours once this video is posted. And I'm interested to hear your guys' opinion, not only on the photo, but him being 322 pounds at 8 weeks out. And if this photo is 8 weeks out, he looks pretty damn hard. Look at the vascularity through his arms. I mean, he looks in pretty damn good condition for 8 weeks out. But at 8 weeks out, I was actually expecting Big Ramy to be staying with Dennis James. He did say in one of his videos, Dennis James did, that Ramy was going to be with him from 8 weeks out of a Mr Olympia. Now, 8 weeks out of a Mr Olympia was about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ago now. So this photo is obviously not, it's recent, but it's not the last couple of days or anything. It's from 2.5 weeks ago. So I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen videos or photos going up of Big Ramy training with Dennis James or anything like that. So maybe he is at Dennis James's and they're keeping it super low key, but maybe he's actually not there yet and it's going to be a shorter period of time and he's actually staying with Dennis, which does concern me a little bit. As long as he's got some time with Dennis, I'm sure he'll be fine. And look, he might be fine anyway, just obviously being prepped by Chad Nichols and then coming out there. But last year, Dennis James did say that that's the hardest Big Ramy's ever pushed for a contest. It was his best ever, but if Big Ramy isn't able to come over here or he doesn't go to Dennis James as, pride of Mr Olympia, this could spell trouble for Big Ramy and his title defense of the Mr Olympia. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have any info on when Big Ramy or if Big Ramy is training with Dennis James right now. So I've got an update on another guy who's actually a contender for that Mr Olympia this year, I believe, and that's William Bonac. He's just switched coaches, or he basically didn't have a coach. Now he switched to Abdullah from Team Oxygen Gym, just really close to this Arnold Classic. I don't know if they were working together earlier or if we've just broken the news now, but Abdullah posted up an old photo of them together and says 4 weeks out to Arnold Classic. William is very happy because he gained 11 kilos. The first time he had to do that in no time. So I don't know what Abdullah exactly means by that, whether he gained 11 kilos from the Olympia last year, and 11 kilos is about 24, 25 pounds or so. So I'm not sure if he means from the Olympia last year to where he's at 4 weeks out of the Arnold Classic. Not too sure. He says our target is to add 5 to 6 kilos compared to his last competition. So the last competition was in Mr Olympia last year. So I'm assuming that he probably has 5 kilos to come down if he's gained 11 total. But William is looking very impressive by the posts we've seen from him recently. So I think that he'll be doing very well. He looks like he's actually bigger than last time, but 5 to 6 kilos is huge. So to put it in perspective, 5 to 6 kilos is what, 12 to 13 pounds or something. He's 13 pounds up on what he looked like at the Mr Olympia where he placed 5th. And, it's not like he was way behind, these other guys. Like you could make an argument for him beating Phil Heath, in my opinion. He'll be very impressive. He's come second at the Olympia before. He's placed 3rd as well. He's a very impressive competitor. He's not talked about as much as Brandon, Ramy, Hardy, like those guys. But he is right there, in my opinion. Obviously, him and Brandon went head to head. Not last year, the year before at the Arnold Classic, then at the Olympia. Then obviously he won the Arnold Classic last year against Big Ramy, against Dexter Jackson, against Steve Kuklo, against Sergio Oliva Jr. It was a really, really stacked lineup and he won that and he won it handily in my opinion. So William Bonac is a contender. He seems fired up about it as well, putting up this post. So I'll put it up on the screen now what he actually said. I think it's some sort of song or something because I don't want to really read it out because me reading that out, I might sound incredibly white. But he says 3.5 weeks out, Arnold Classics 2021, 5.5 weeks out of Mr Olympia. So I'm very excited to see how William Bonac does at not only the Mr Olympia this year, but also the Arnold Classic, where I'm going to be picking him most likely to win that show. But let me know what you think in the comments below. How do you think William Bonac will come in 2021? And what do you think of this recent update from Big Ramy? And are you concerned if he's 322 pounds 8 weeks out of the Olympia? Or do you think it's actually a good sign that he's actually got a huge amount of muscle and still looks in great condition? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And can anyone beat Big Ramy about 2021 Mr Olympia? If you guys like this content, please give this video a thumbs up, smash that like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from myself, Xavier Wills at Desktop Bodybuilding. So for Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding, we are out.